Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, we have already gone through the chapter, that is the second chapter named Shooting Star, and today we are going to see the list of difficult words, and we'll also try to explore their synonyms, and where I would deem appropriate, I will give you the antonyms as well. So the very first word I believe that should be discussed here is the title itself, Shooting Star. Well, actually, you need to remember that there is nothing like a shooting star. Actually, we have gone through the lesson, and I told you that actually this shooting star is a meteor, or we can say a falling star, but actually these are the pieces of dust and rock and ice which come from the outer space into the earth, and because of the friction they catch fire, and they look like the shooting stars. And if we want to write the antonym, that would mean actually, the antonym would be the actual stars, or the fixed stars. So how can we write or use it in the sentence? Well, we may say that the children were excited to see the shooting star. The next word in the list, I believe, should be meteor, and meteor actually is a space rock, or we can say a fireball. And as it is a noun, obviously we may not have a proper antonym of this word. What is a comet? Well, dear students, you need to understand all these terms. Actually, a comet basically is space, or we may say another word that we use for it is a celestial body. So icy space bodies, or the celestial bodies, these are actually the comets. And the next word we have in the list is the orbit. I believe you must have read this word, especially the science students, that an orbit is actually the path. Then another word that we use for it is that is trajectory. And if we go for the antonym, especially in the context, we may call it a deviation, and we may also use the word disorganization for antonym of the orbit. And what is atmosphere? That is our next word in this list. An orbit is actually the sky, or we may say the mixture of gases, we may call it air, or and what would be the antonym? Well, as we say that sky and air are present, we may say a vacuum. That would be the antonym of the atmosphere. Basically, atmosphere is the presence of different gases around the earth. And the next word that we have been repeating again and again in our conversation in this chapter, that was the word friction. Well, how can we use this word friction in our, rather, let us see what is the meaning or the synonyms of the word friction. It actually means rubbing against something. In scientific terms, we may call it resistance. And as far as the antonym of this word is concerned, we may say smoothness. And if you have to use it in your sentence, well, you may say friction between the tires and the road slows the car down. So friction is very important phenomena, because of which we have already seen in the chapter that it is because of the friction actually which causes the meteors to go unharmed. That means they do not harm us because of friction, very little of their mass is left when they struck the ground. Well, the next word here we have is constellations, and or constellation, that is singular. So actually constellation have been used in this chapter time and again. That actually means star group or pattern in which they are present. And if we look for the antonym, that would mean say a random star, or in other words we may say disorder as well. So if we want to use this word in our sentence, we may say ancient sailors used constellations to navigate the seas. That means these group of stars on the sky actually used to serve as a guiding thing, or they used to serve as guide for the sailors when they were traveling in the sea. And the next word we have there is a group of words, and these words are, first of all, I will say as they appear in the text, persists. And persist means actually these are all meteor showers, and Perseus is associated with August. And as far as Leonids is concerned, actually it is also a meteor shower that happen in November, and so as the Andromedes, and they also actually happen in November. So basically these are the name of the meteor showers that are actually happening over the time of period, and they are particularly associated with certain days and months of the year. And the next word that we have here is the word distinguished. Well, I believe we are all aware of this word, and normally when we have guests in formal functions and meetings, we use this word for them, and it can be renowned. You can use the word famous as well, so as respected, and antonym will be somebody who is ordinary or unknown. So that is how we can use this word distinguished in let's see how we can use it in our sentences. We may say the speaker was a distinguished guest at the space conference, or we welcome our distinguished guests. So that is how this word distinguished can be used in the sentence. The next word on the list is estimated. Well, estimations, I believe again we have an idea of this word. Estimation or estimated means something which is approximated, and or assumed as well. We may say the antonym of this word can be, as it is approximated, so it can be exact, or we may also use words like known or measured as well, because obviously estimation means that we have not measured, we are just guessing about it, or approximation is being made. How can we use this word in the sentence? For example, we may say the distance to the nearest star is estimated to be 4 light years. Obviously, we do not have the right calculations, but we are just approximating it. So that can be used in the sentence like this. Well, the next word we have is streaks. That is actually used in terms of lines, or sometimes, in fact, flashes as well, especially of light. And the antonyms can be the spots, or we may use the word blobs, smudges. So all these words can be used as antonym of this word, and we can use this word in our sentences by saying that we noticed streaks of cloud after the storm, right? Or streaks of light cross the sky during the meteor shower. So that is, I believe, a relevant sentence in the context of this chapter. So the next word we have here is globes. Globes actually means something which is round in shape. So we may say sphere. Even balls can be used as a synonym for this word, and the antonyms can be something which is flat, a disc like thing, we may also say, right? So how can we use this word globes in our sentence? Well, we may say the students used globes to study Earth's shape. Obviously, that is spherical or round in shape. And the next word we have here is the diameter. Well, the students of mathematics and physics obviously they should know it very well. And diameter actually is used for the width of circle, or we may say the span of circle. And actually the antonym may not be exact antonym, but in contrast to diameter we may use the word circumference, or we may say radius, because we all know that if the whole line, actually, if we are going to draw a circle here, this whole line that crosses this is called diameter, and if we make it half, obviously that is the radius of the circle. So half of that is radius. And how can we use it in the sentence? Well, we may say that he measured the diameter of the round table. That means the whole breadth of the round table. That would be termed as the diameter. Next word here is astronomer. Well, astronomer is simply a person who studies space. So for the sake of convenience, we may say a space scientist is basically an astronomer. And well, the next word, I believe we have already hinted to it, that is meteor shower. So what does that mean? It simply means a meteor burst. So meteor is there, and we may use this word for, and if we want to take the antonym, we may say meteor silence. The next word on our hand is the word valued. Well, valued can be termed as something which is tired, or we may say something which is of some importance or esteemed. And as far as the antonym is concerned, it can be, you may say, worthless, that is of no importance at all. So this is the antonym that we have for the word valued, and we may use the word in sentence like saying he is a valued member of the research team. So that means he is a very important or appreciated member of the team. The next word on our hand is sample. Well, sample actually means, well, in scientific term we may use the word specimen. We may also use the word say a part or portion, or sometimes that can be used in substitution of the word example as well. And antonyms can be, as we have said, that a part, so the whole of a thing, that is the antonym of the word sample. How can we use it in our sentences, dear students? Well, we may say the geologist collected a rock sample from the crater. So that is how we can use the word sample in our sentences. Well, the next word, dear students, we have is the word crater, and it can be termed as hole, or we may say a depression. We use the word pit for that as well. And antonyms can be mound or rise, or we may say hill as well. So we can use the word crater in our sentence like saying the meteorite left a huge crater in the ground. Well, if the meteorite shower is a big one, then definitely it can have an impact, and there can be a huge crater or a hole or a depression that is made in the ground. And the next word on our hand is the word legend or legends. Well, legend actually means phenomena which is involving some myths. Well, it can you can understand that it is related to the tales or the folklore as well. And antonyms of this word can be, you may say, facts or truths or realities. So all these words can be used as antonym to this word legend or legends. Well, we can use this word in our sentence by saying that many cultures have legends about the sky and stars. Well, we can have legends about almost everything in our life, but we can use this word in the sentence like that. The next word that we have here in our list is flashed. Flashed actually means something which is blazed, or we may say that appears suddenly and then disappears. We can also have another word for it, that is flickered or flickering. And how can we have an antonym of this word? You may say something which is faded or disappeared. That is the antonym of the word flashed. Well, how can we use this word in your sentences? Well, I must advise you, dear students, while you are going through this lesson on vocabulary, you may also have a paper and pen with you and start making your own sentences as well. Right, flashed. Well, a bright light flashed in the sky and disappeared. So, that is how we can use this word in our sentences. And what is the next word? The next word is actually the word horizon. The word horizon is actually, for the sake of understanding, we may say that the place where we can see that the sky and earth are meeting. So basically that is called the skyline, or another word, that is the edge, maybe the limit. Antonym of this word can be the base or the ground. And how can we use the word in our sentence? We may say the sun set over the horizon. The next word, that is droves. Droves actually means when a lot of people gather together. We may say the word crowds, we say masses, multitudes. So all these words can be substituted with this word droves. And as far as the antonyms are concerned, definitely we may say handful. That means not too many, or a few, right? So all these two words can be used as antonyms of this word. We can use the word in our sentence by saying that tourists arrived in droves to see the famous cultural festival. So that means they come in large number. And the next word we have here is the word ridiculous. Well, ridiculous actually means something which is absurd. Sometimes you say funny as well. Something which is laughable. So this word ridiculous can be used in this manner. And as far as the antonym is concerned, we may say something which is reasonable, which is sensible, serious. So all these words can be used as the antonym of the word ridiculous. How can we use this word in sentences? Well, we say it's ridiculous to wear a raincoat on such a hot and sunny day. Obviously, that makes no sense. So that is a little absurd or ridiculous. The last word that we have in our list of glossary, that is mystery. Mystery is something which is not easily understandable to us. So we may say the word puzzle. Well, there are other words which can be used as synonym. For example, you may say riddle, enigma, or a secret. So all these words can be used as antonym of this word. The antonym can be, you may say something which is clear or clarity, that is the noun actually, and or solution or certainty. So all these words can be the antonyms. Well, how can we use this word in our sentence? Well, dear students, the sudden disappearance of the Jews remains a mystery. So that means they disappeared and nobody knew where they've gone. So, dear students, this is all about the explanation of difficult words, and especially you should understand the words which are related to the cosmos or universe, like constellations or different types of meteor showers or meteorites and comets. So all craters, right? So all these terms should be clearly understood by you in order to understand this lesson very clearly. And I hope if you are understanding these words, this will make it a lot easier for you to understand the lesson. As a part of practice, as I've already told you during the lesson, that you should read books, you should write your sentences, and obviously that will make it a lot easier for you to remember these words in while you are writing something. So having a good vocabulary, actually that is a very valuable thing for any student, and definitely that will pay you. Well, God bless you. Thank you very much.